So tell me more about your teaching and your coaching and what services that you offer.
So I teach on-camera hosting, which entails entertainment reporting, red carpet, press junkets, teleprompter, which is an obviously important skill, talk shows, reality TV hosting, which can range from cooking shows to game shows to home improvement, that type of thing, infomercial hosting.
And you're the only one, we think, that coaches extensively on ear prompter.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that teaches ear prompter.
And for
So
people that
I
don't
feel
know,
like I know most of the games in town, but an ear prompter is such an amazing skill because if you get yourself in a situation where there is a tremendous amount of copy on set and they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna write it out on cue cards. Has this happened to you?
of course.
And you're like, but you want me to be looking in the camera.
what
And
do
they're
we
like,
do?
but we wrote them on the, I'm like, how am I supposed to make that believable? That I'm reading this, but talking into that doesn't so ear prompter is a great way to save the day. I have been like the hero on set so many times. I'm like, I've got my ear prompter in the car. Do you want me to just throw the script in there? And they're like, yes, people don't realize how hard it is to memorize a tremendous amount of copy, look into the lens, and not be up in your head.
What is the most common mistake you think people make when it comes to hosting?
I think the most common mistake is just being unrealistic about what the industry is really looking at lately, which is if you want to be a reality TV host, lately you have to be a celebrity or you have to be hot and super, super, super young, right? Or if you're 40, the chances of you breaking into entertainment reporting are probably slim to none. It's just being realistic about, putting your finger on the pulse of what's happening in the industry. And I have so many students that come and they're like, I want to be Oprah. I want to be a talk show host. And I'm like, okay, well, how about we start with industrials? There is a path, and it's about being patient and methodical and having a game plan and being realistic.
Can good hosting, because you brought up likability, be taught?
To an extent. To an extent. Which I think is, there has to be a natural ability to speak and connect and to use words on a page and make them your own and believable through this vessel that we have. So, and you really can't teach that. I can teach you how to split time between a co-host and camera. I can teach you that if you are wanting to look off camera, you should probably stick to about 40 degrees right or left or camera. This all kind of looks like I'm looking into camera. So if you want to look somewhere else, you need to go outside of that. There's technical things that you can teach, but there's some things you can't.
If people want to know more about you and what you do, how do they get a hold of you?
ShannonO'Dowd.com. It's Shannon, ShannonOdowd.com. And on my website, I do offer a free 15-minute coaching, so on the phone. So if you want me to review your materials or you just want to have a conversation with me about, oh my goodness, I live in St. Louis, where do I even start? I can have all those conversations.
Shannon, thanks so much for stopping. I know you're incredibly busy, but it really means a lot to me that you stop by, and it's always good to see you, and I wish you continued success in the future. There you go. You just heard from someone you're probably sitting there right now going, I know I've seen her, and you have. You've probably seen her 1,000 times over. She's got a long, strong career, and she will continue to have one because of all the hard work that she's doing and all the practice and all the work that she continues to do. And it's something I recommend for you as well.